Dear students, up to the last class we have explained regarding the nucleophilic substitution reactions in alkyl halides, and we have left some reactions. Next we see the nucleophilic substitution reactions, that is next one, action with ammonia. Next one, that is action with ammonia, that is also the example of that nucleophilic substitution reaction. For example, I am citing that is particular examples of this kind. For example, CH3IE, that is methyl iodide, that is iodomethane. Methyl iodide, that is iodomethane, that has been treated with ammonia, NH3. So that is the formation of that is CH3 NH2 plus HI. CH3 NH2 into H and the I part that removed in the form of that HI. So that is the formation of that primary amine. CH3 NH2, that is the formation of that primary amine. Again CH3I that reacts with primary amine CH3 NH2. You have taken that excess amount of this alkyl halide. Then there is the formation of CH3 whole 2 NH plus HI, that is CH3 whole 2 NH plus HI. There is the formation of that secondary amine. So what for this is treated as primary amine? Because one hydrogen atom of that ammonia that is replaced by that one alkyl group. In this case, two hydrogen atoms of that ammonia, NH3, two hydrogen atoms that has been replaced by two alkyl group. And again, the CH3I, methyl iodide, again that reacts with CH3 whole 2 NH to form CH3 whole 3 N plus HI. There is the formation of that is primary amine, secondary amine, tertiary amine. What for this is treated as tertiary amine? Because all the hydrogen atoms, all the three hydrogen atoms of that ammonia, NH3, all the three hydrogen atoms of that ammonia that is replaced by three alkyl groups. So there is the formation of CH3 whole 3 N. There is the trimethyl ammonia, trimethyl amine. Again CH3I that reacts with CH3 whole 3N to form CH3 whole 4N plus I minus. There is the formation of quaternary ammonium salt. There is the formation of quaternary ammonium salt. So if we will take the nucleophilic substitution reaction that is taking place in case of that is alkyl halide, that is action with ammonium, all the hydrogen atoms that has been replaced by that, all the hydrogen atom that has been replaced by that alkyl group, and the reaction will continue till there is the formation of quaternary ammonium salt. That is tetramethyl ammonium iodide, that is the formation of quaternary ammonium salt. So how to distinguish between that is primary, secondary and tertiary amines by this method? So primary amine that reacts with 3 molecules of alkyl halide to form quaternary, and if we start from that secondary amine, then it will react with 2 molecules of alkyl halide to form quaternary. If we start from that tertiary amine, then it will only react with 1 molecule of alkyl halide to form quaternary ammonium salt. So this is regarding the nucleophilic substitution reaction of that alkyl halide, where the reaction that is taking place in between, that is ammonia and alkyl halide, that the formation of quaternary ammonium salt. So the reaction will continue till there is the formation of that quaternary ammonium salt if you have taken excess amount of that alkyl halide. Otherwise the reaction that will stop at primary step. So primary alkyl halide, that is alkyl halide that reacts with ammonia to form primary amine. Again that reacts with another molecule of that alkyl halide to form second amine. Second amine again that reacts with another molecule of that is alkyl halide to form tertiary amine. Tertiary amine. Tertiary amine again that reacts with another molecule of alkyl halide to form quaternary ammonium salt. So this is reaction of that ammonia with that of the alkyl halide. That is the example of that nucleophilic substitution reaction. Next we'll say the reaction with that of the that is sodium acetylides. Sodium acetylides, you know that is acetylene, H bond C, triple bond C bond H. These hydrogen atoms are acidic in nature. These hydrogen atoms are acidic in nature, and these acidic hydrogen atoms that can be replaced by that sodium, and there is the formation of sodium acetylide. CH triple bond CH, that is known as CH triple bond CH, that is known as acetylene. These hydrogen atoms are acidic that can be replaced by this metal sodium. So there is the formation of sodium acetylide. So this sodium acetylide that react with alkyl halide, let us take that is CH3I. Then Na part I part that combined to form NaI. So there is the formation of H bond C triple bond C bond CH3 plus NaI. Or you will take that is C2H5I. Then Na part I part that combine to form NaI. So there is the formation of H bond C triple bond C bond C2H5 plus that is NaI. So higher alkynes that is produced by this method. So this is the Na plus and minus part, that is nucleophilic substitution. So this is your nucleophile. This is your nucleophile. AH bond C triple bond C minus. Because sodium part that is positive, carbon part that becomes negative. So this is treated as nucleophile. So this nucleophile that react with this methyl iodide, and that will substitute that iodine, that is nucleophilic substitution. Iodine part, that is halide part, that is replaced by that nucleophile CH triple bond C minus. So that the formation of higher alkynes, we have taken that is ethane, next we have got that propane, or in this case that is your butane. So this is regarding the nucleophilic substitution reactions that is taking place in case of alkyl halides. That may be SN1 reaction, that may be SN2 reaction. Already we have discussed regarding that mechanism, and these are the few examples where the nucleophilic substitution reaction that takes place, that is X part, that is halogen part of that alkyl halide that is replaced by that is OH minus, or that is SH minus, or that is CN minus, NO2 minus, ONO minus, or that is OR minus, RCO minus, or in this case that is ammonia, or in this case CH triple bond C minus. So next one, that is action with sodium mercaptide, that is RSNA, similar to that is reaction with sodium alkoxide, where we have prepared that is ether, that is ROR, ether. In this case we will get that is thioether. In this case we will get that thioether. So alkyl halide that reacts with RS, alkyl halide R dash X plus RSNA, that is sodium mercaptide, Na plus RS minus. So this is your nucleophile. Nucleophile will substitute that is X part. So the product will be RS R dash, that is thioether plus NaX. In this case, RS minus that will act as that is nucleophile. If we take that is RONA, we have explained that is Williamson's ether synthesis, RONA, Williamson's ether synthesis. Instead of that O, we have taken that S. In that case, we have got that ether. But in this case, we will get that thioether, sulfur, thioether. For example, C2H5Br plus CH3SNA, Na plus S minus Br Na. So this Na plus part and Br that is removed, and instead of that Br, this nucleophile will be substituted. So the product will be C2H5 S CH3 plus NaBr. Nucleophile that is CH3S minus. So this is CH3S minus. This is nucleophile. Bromine part will get replaced by that nucleophile CH3S minus. Therefore, that the formation of thioether. So this is regarding the nucleophilic substitution reactions. Already we have given certain examples of this kind. Next we will explain regarding action with metals. Action with metals. Next let's say that is action with metals. First one, that is action with sodium. Action with sodium, that is your Wood reaction. Wood reaction. Action with sodium, that is your Wood reaction. Alkyl halide RX plus 2Na, sodium metal, plus AXR, again that is alkyl halide. RX, that is the formula for that alkyl halide. Sodium metal, XR, that is alkyl halide. In terms of dry ether, alkyl halide RX, sodium metal, XR, that is also alkyl halide. In terms of dry ether, so this part that is removed in the form of NaX, 2NaX, R bond R, that is the formula for that alkane, higher alkane, plus 2NaX. In this case, alkyl halide that reacts with the sodium metal, alkyl halide that reacts sodium metal in terms of diether, that the formation of higher alkane. Higher alkanes are found. For example, CH3Cl plus 2 metallic sodium, that is ClCH3, that is dry ether. Na part, Cl part, that is removed in the form of NaCl. NaCl. CH3 bond CH3, that is C2H6 ethane plus 2NaCl. Or if you take that is C2H5Br, ethyl bromide, that reacts metallic sodium plus Br, C2H5, the dry ether. Again, this part that is removed in the form of NaBr, C2H5 bond C2H5, that is C4H10 plus 2NaBr. C4H10, that is butane. So this is the method to prepare higher alkanes. In this method, methane cannot be prepared. Why methane cannot be prepared? Because the alkyl halide minimum that contain one number of carbon atom, and when that reacts sodium metal in dry ether, there is the formation of double number of carbon atom containing, that is alkane. So the alkane so formed that contain double the number of carbon atom. In this case, alkyl halide that contain 2 carbon atom, the alkane that is 4 carbon atom. In this case, alkyl halide contain 1 carbon atom, then there is the formation of ethane. If we take the mixture of different kind of alkyl halide, CH3Cl plus sodium plus C2H5Cl. So 2 sodium or CH3Cl, mark the difference. If you have taken different kind of alkyl halide, the mixture of alkanes are found which are difficult to separate. In this method, methane cannot be prepared. This is one of the drawback of this method. Methane cannot be prepared, and alkanes containing odd number of carbon atom cannot be prepared, because if you take different kind of alkyl halides, then what will happen? That the formation of that is C3H8 plus 2 NaCl. Similarly, that is methyl chloride reacts with ethyl chloride to form butane. That is propane. Similarly, CH3Cl 2Na plus Cl CH3, same dry ether that combine to form that is C2H6 plus 2NaCl. Again C2H5Cl plus 2Na plus Cl C2H5, same dry ether, that the formation of C4H10 plus 2NaCl. So if we take the different kind of alkyl halide, not only one kind of alkane that is produced, the mixture of alkane that is produced, because methyl chloride reacts with ethyl chloride to form propane, and in the same way methyl chloride that self combine to form ethane, ethyl chloride that self combine to form that is butane. So in case of different kind of alkyl halides, there the formation of mixture of alkanes which are difficult to separate. Therefore, this method that is not applicable, that is not a suitable method for the preparation of alkanes with odd number of carbon atom. Only that is we have to take similar kind of alkyl halides, there the formation of alkane with double the number of carbon atom, and methane cannot be prepared. Then what is the advantage of this step? What is the advantage of that Wood reaction? This reaction that helps to increase number of carbon atoms during organic conversions. During organic conversions, the number of carbon atom that increases. So in this case, the presence of 2 carbon atom containing alkyl halide, alkane is 4 carbon atom containing. Alkyl halide that contain 1 carbon atom, the alkane so found that contain double the number of carbon atom. So these are the method to increase the number of carbon atom during organic conversion. So regarding that is action of the alkyl halide with metal, we have discussed regarding action of the alkyl halide with sodium metal to form that alkane with double the number of carbon atom, which method that is applied to increase number of carbon atoms during organic conversions. But the drawbacks of this method is that is methane cannot be prepared, and the alkane with odd number of carbon atom cannot be prepared by this method. If you want to take different kind of alkyl halides, then there will be formation of the mixture of alkanes, the gaseous metals, different type of alkanes are produced which are difficult to separate. Next one, that is action with zinc, that is Franklin reaction. This method that is also used to increase the number of carbon atom. For example, alkyl halide Rx plus metallic zinc Xr, alkyl halide metallic zinc Xr. So Zn and X, that is removed in the form of ZnX2. R and R that combine to form R bond R plus ZnX2. R bond R plus ZnX2. R bond R, that is the formula for that alkane. So that the formation of that alkane. In this case also alkane is found having double the number of the carbon atom. Franklin reaction. This reaction, that is Franklin reaction, and this reaction also takes place in presence of dry ether. This reaction that taking place in presence of dry ether. So if we will take the particular examples of this kind, CH3Cl, Zn plus Cl CH3, dry ether. So ZnCl2, so there is the formation of C2, H6 plus ZnCl2. That is same, the reaction that takes place in presence of that dry ether. That is C2, H5Br plus Zn plus Br C2, H5, same. There is the formation of C4, H10 plus ZnBr2. So these are the reactions, that is Franklin reaction, that is action with zinc metal. There is the formation of higher alkanes similar to just like this Woods reaction. There is higher alkanes are formed. Therefore this method that is used to increase number of carbon atom during organic conversions. So this is the action with zinc. Next one, that is action with magnesium. Action with magnesium metal, and this reaction that is known as, or there is the formation of Grignard's reagent. Formation of Grignard's reagent, that is RMGX. Formation of Grignard's reagent RMGX, which is known as, that is alkyl magnesium halide. There is the formation of alkyl magnesium halide. Action with magnesium. For example, alkyl halide RX. Alkyl halide, that is your RX, that reacts with magnesium. Alkyl halide that reacts with magnesium in presence of dry ether. So there is the formation of RMGX, that is alkyl magnesium halide. Alkyl magnesium halide, that is otherwise known as Grignard's reagent. For example, CH3I plus Mg, dry ether. So there is the formation CH3 MgI, methyl magnesium iodide. RMGX, that is Grignard's reagent, methyl magnesium iodide. Or you will take C2 H5Br plus magnesium in presence of dry ether. So there is the formation of C2 H5MgBr. Ethyl bromide reacts magnesium in presence of dry ether. Ethyl bromide reacts with magnesium in presence of dry ether. There is the formation of C2H5MgBr. Ethyl magnesium bromide. Ethyl magnesium bromide, that is Grignard's reagent will be found. So this is regarding the methods of preparation of that Grignard's reagent. Because the preparation of Grignard's reagent, this agent that helps for the preparation of alkane, organic acids, aldehydes, ketones, that is alcohols, primary, second and tertiary. This is one of the very important tool for the preparation of so many organic compounds. So alkyl halide, that is reacts with magnesium in presence of dry ether to form alkyl magnesium halide, that is otherwise known as Grignard's reagent, which is having very synthetic uses that can be used for the preparation of alkane, for the preparation of, that is carboxylic acids, preparation of aldehydes, ketones, primary alcohols, secondary alcohols, tertiary alcohol, etc. So this is the reaction of alkyl halides with that magnesium to form Grignard's reagent. Next one, action with sodium lead alloy. Action with sodium lead. Action is sodium lead alloy. Action is sodium lead alloy. Sodium lead alloy, alkyl halide, for example C2H5Br, that has been treated sodium lead Pb, 4 of this kind. So that the formation of that is C2H5 whole 4 Pb plus NaBr plus Pb, 3Pb, 4NaBr, 4NaBr, 1 Pb that has been used for the preparation of that tetraethyl lead, and Pb is removed. That is TEL, tetraethyl lead, that is anti-knocking reagent. For petroleum product, anti-knocking reagent for petroleum product. So this is regarding that is action is sodium lead alloy. Ethyl bromide reacts sodium lead alloy. This is the alloy, sodium lead alloy. There is the formation of tetraethyl lead. This is also organometallic compound. Tetraethyl lead, that is otherwise known as TL. So this TL, tetraethyl lead, that is used as one of the anti-knocking reagent for petroleum products. So this is regarding that is action with metals. So dear students, already we have completed the reactions, that nucleophilic substitution reactions in alkyl halides, and also action with metals. So in the coming class we will see the rest part of this chapter. So thank you all.